Scorpio, we back. Okay, so this is gonna be part two of the September read. This is gonna be primarily about love, relationships, situations, and things like that. Friends to friends, and I don't know. And so before all of that, I do got some channel information messages. Um, but before all of that, Scorpio. First of all, the last reading, part one of this here too, was already kind of cray a little bit. It was kind of a little cray energy in there. So I feel like this is gonna be the part two of some of that stuff, but not so much as the spell word stuff. More so like, or even though I said that, which it definitely was some of that, and there's some dark stuff going on. Like that too could mean like people just talking shit in the background about you or them or whatever. It could be, someone trying to intentionally sabotage you in some way, just doing weird snake stuff, behind your back. So, it doesn't always have to mean that literally, the things I say. It could be metaphorically. Take it however it means to you. It don't have to mean, exactly what I'm saying, just something similar. But anyway, I just want to say, Scorpio, I had to spin it anyway because y'all have the most views out of everybody, out of all of my little videos I got up here so far. Okay, y'all got the most views out of all the zodiacs and out of all my general videos, like overall together. So that's what's up. Thank you for the love. Even if you just pass it through, that's cool too. We ain't always meant to stay in one place. Sometimes you just need to, hear a quick word or something. Have a little quick little convo. Relax a little bit, take your mind off things a little bit, and then move on about your business. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, this is. And also, shout out to my one subscriber. I greatly appreciate it. Really, I'm not really. I'm into numbers and contracts. Okay, I'm into everything, related to that. But that's not really my focus. I appreciate the subscriber though. I can't see your name, so it's all good. I'm not, I'm shouting you out anyway. And I'm doing it here because I don't know if you're a Scorpio, but I'm just going to do it here and in the next video I do. Just to show respect and love, wishing blessings to you. And so, this is not about, numbers, but, in that sense. But I appreciate it. I'm cool with a small crew. I only roll with, a very small select few. You can't really touch me. You can't really get close to me, okay? And I don't really talk to everybody either, so that's cool. I'm good. But Scorpio, I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. I just hope y'all took all the positive that you could out of that instead of the negative. Even if something come up that is not really something you want to hear or talk about, sometimes it's just something to point out as a reminder of not to deal with or to go through, or it might be just a warning or just a message to let you know like how you can look out for certain signs for certain type of things like this, and just keep yourself away from that and away from people like that. That's all that is. Just a little alarm, light a little alarm. But anyway, Scorpio, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so surprised. I'm not even trying to be funny, like, no shade. Out of all the zodiacs, I'm actually very surprised about the Scorpios, because me and the Scorpios, ooh, we get along until we don't get along. I don't know. It's like Scorpios, y'all are spicy, and me too. Y'all spicy, and I am too. Okay? But it's all good though. Y'all cool as hell though. Like, I get along with everybody though. All people, all walks of life from everywhere. I'm cool with everybody. As long as you're a good person, you have good intentions for yourself and others, I don't have no problem, just respect people. That's it. Give people the respect they deserve. You ain't gotta be all up on them or be clingy, but just, keep it real. But thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, subscriber, if you're watching in the Scorpio read. Thank you, everybody. It's cool. I'm just chilling, sitting up in my room. Oh, well, no, I'm not in my room, but I don't know, that song keep playing in my head too. Sitting up in my room. Anyway, my name is Brandy. Not that Brandy though. Brandy with an I. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Y'all the first ones I introduced myself for real. Wow, y'all must be special. But no, for real, not that one though, with an I. And anybody who truly know me know I'm gonna introduce myself just like that, because I want you to spell my name right, please. Thank you. Anyway, now, okay, just a few things. I got a little note, my little notepad. Y'all had me writing in my notepad like I was back in the day in my teenage years, like my little adolescent teenage years, sitting in my room for real, writing in my little notebook and stuff. You know, write my little lyrics, except these are not mine, as we said. They Jesus and Beyonce's. And so anyway, yeah, and the lyrics of they song, right? Well, we know on the run, I'm get me on the run. We know that song. So anyway, just as long as I'm next to you, something like that. Anyway, I don't know the lyrics. I make up my own as we go along the way. Shoot, that'd be funner to me. But anyway, so in the song, they both talking about, right? Because this love, this is love. Anyway, we're not now. Look, we're not gonna break you to tonight with these vocals. We just playing. We just playing. Anyway, hey Keisha. Anyway, love her. Yeah. Anyway, who wants that? Oh yeah. So in the beginning, Beyonce was like, "Who wants that perfect love story anyway?" Cliche. I'm not about to sing all the lyrics, y'all. I'm just giving you an idea. Anyway, so she's saying, so basically that's let me know already what y'all dealing with, Scorpios, is some unconventional, rare, not the typical everyday situation, love story type of thing. Okay? But I am getting a lot of, in the background, there's a lot of backlash. See, that was what's going on in part one. This part two. Okay? Much like, oh, this song, On the Run, this On the Run part two. Okay? So maybe y'all, okay, that's something. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. There's too many messages going on this notepad and in my head. Okay? ADHD. Anyway, whatever. So, it's like, so in the song On the Run part two, Jay-Z and Beyonce both reference, like, okay, she referenced how something about turning a bad guy into a good guy. And then he kept referencing she fell in love with the bad guy. The bad guy. Okay, yeah, so Scorpio feminines, or if you're just a feminine dating a Scorpio man, either way, y'all like them bad boys, huh? I ain't judging nobody. Been there, done that, okay? I prefer a reformed, okay? Because, it's a little edge in there, they can handle some things, you know what I'm saying? But, you got to be reformed. You got to be on this here level. If you're not ready, step to the side. Step to the side, okay? But Scorpio, ladies, y'all like them bad boys. Y'all done got a little bad boy done caught up. Now he trying to come out, trying to be all good. So now there's backlash and whispers and talk in the background about how people some support, but it's a lot of hate because I feel like both of y'all got hoes in different area codes, but y'all is, well, the feminine I'm feeling is reformed, but the masculine, he might be just getting up out of there. Might be just now getting that the residuals off, kicking them off still, but still getting there to where, somebody ready to step up, but I don't know. It's a lot of stuff in the background, people in the background who don't like this coming together. Also, it was feeling like, oh yeah, and then the lyrics, let me just finish the lyrics and I'll tell you the other couple little messages I was getting. So when she said that part about, and if loving you is a crime, tell me why do I bring out the best in you, right? So it's like people have different perceptions of the feminine energy in this situation, Scorpio. And it's like people might be having the wrong perception of her, feeling like she's one way or she this type of way, but she really not. And it's like something about her is different from him and who he be around or who he cool with. And it's like, for whatever reason, they feel like she a bad influence on him, because I feel like this feminine energy is influencing the masculine energy, right, to just be a better person, like all around, in and out, and just do different things, do life differently, behave differently, be in different environments. And people know when people get to changing their mind and just changing up their habits and stuff, they know after a while you're not really gonna hang with the same people no more. And so it's really ruffling some folk feathers that really know this masculine energy mainly, that it's like they don't want him seeing this person, they feel like she influencing him wrong because just because he different, it ain't necessarily that he becoming a worse person or anything. It's just that he not doing, all of the same things. Maybe not hanging out as much, talking to him as much, whatever it is. It's like they feel away. So, um, either way, rest of the lyrics here that I wrote down out of it, and so he mentioned too, if he go to heaven, something about if he go to heaven and she go to if she go to heaven and he go to hell. Like he was saying something about sneak out and bring him something, so a box of L's, right? Something like that. And so anyway, then he also said something about they ain't see the potential in me, but you did, or something of that nature, right? And so basically, it's like, so this masculine has a certain reputation about, just being a certain way. It could be a player, it could be a thug in the streets, trying to clean it up, whatever. He could be just whatever it is. It's like, that's how he feels. So his friends and family, or whoever out of that crew, if he is the masculines, feel like the feminine is a bad influence, something about her they don't like or they don't approve of, or she seems a certain way that they don't approve of or they don't like, or they don't feel like she will mesh in with them, something like that. And then it's like her side of the family and friend group is like, you know, um, her side of the family crew is looking at him like, oh, you too good for him. You a good girl. This is a bad guy for whatever reason. He a player, he in the streets, or whatever it is he doing that they don't like too. Or maybe he just, maybe he sag his pants, he got a gold mouth. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's like the fam don't like it. And so it's like both y'all families don't agree with y'all coming together, Scorpios. I don't know what's going on. It's giving me modern day Romeo and Juliet. That was one of my channels, and one more was the Family Feud. Family Feud is what I saw and heard. So like y'all, some people in y'all families don't approve y'all being together for whatever reason. Y'all just come from two very different worlds, or whatever that may be. But I feel like we see them more and more every day, especially in this day and time, that opposites actually can work. And the things that aren't similar to you to balance each other out, like in whatever way, like same what he have, the feminine don't got, and what the feminine, but it balances out, it works out. And whatever the feminine needs to work on and improve, he got it down pat. But y'all gonna teach each other if you come together. But I feel like two people not together, I feel like two people might not even be talking like at all right now. Like I feel like it's something going on. Like I feel like two people staying away from each other based on what other people saying. But I feel like the masculine more than any, like out of the two, I really feel like the masculine is staying away, keeping distance more than the feminine would, because like he is still coming out of some things, like some behavior patterns and habits. I don't know why I always try to combine two words into one, but I'm gonna need to stop. But like I just feel like he's in the middle of like changing, like just growing, reflecting on himself, like seeing, looking at himself truthfully, like about what he needs to change, and actually working on it. And I feel like the people that is used to him being a certain way or doing certain things a certain way, it's like they can't keep controlling him mentally anymore, even if he didn't feel like that's what it is. I be telling people all the time, like a lot of this stuff that be going on is out of full like control. Like people really be trying to have control over you and influence and manipulate you in the sneakiest of ways. You just have to pay attention. Like you really gotta pay attention. People will get over on you if they can. They'll control you if you can. That's why I do exactly what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. We abide by whatever we have to, societal rules and things like that. We have morals and values. We have respect. We understand. But at the same time, I'm still gonna absolutely whatever I can control on my own and do myself, I will. It's my mind, my body, soul, spirit, right? I'm going to live my life how I want to. Like I said, you can listen to people's opinions and everything. It's nothing wrong with that if you want to take advice or whatever, or hear somebody out. But just make sure that at the end of the day, the ultimate choice is yours, and you're making your decision based on what you truly want in your heart and your spirit. Like, I know sometimes, like, people be in certain families and family dynamics where You know, they fully respect I mean, it doesn't, just because you're doing something else don't mean you don't respect your elders and parents and stuff, but it's like, the way I look at it, most of the time, listen, your parents and your elders had their time to make their own choices in life, to do what they wanted to do. They didn't have someone over their shoulder all their life just telling them when, you know what I'm saying, to do what, and when you should do this and when you should do that and who you should date. Like, see, the thing is, like, it's crazy because, like, let me just give myself, because I understand what y'all going through. Like, a lot of the stuff that I imagine is going to come up is going to be some of this based off of some of my past experiences. That's just how some of this works. Like, you know, you can talk about things because you've been through it, right? Or you can talk about things because, like, maybe your close relative or very, very close friend who you, like, no, went through it and they told you, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah. You know, just venting and stuff, telling you, like, what's going on. And, you know, you keep it right here. You don't tell the deep, dark stuff. You don't tell your people's business. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Just make it like you, if it is theirs. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let it be known or who it is. You know. Anyway, I'm just saying, ADHD is kicking in. like you really have to just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, listening to people's background, opinion, and noise. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure the people that is telling you everything that you need to be doing in your life is the same ones who is living their life exactly how they want to, making their own choices and doing what they want to do. So make sure that you're doing what you want to do as well, Scorpio, because I really feel like too, it don't even have to be family. It could just be a group of friends. They don't want two people to be together, even if it's just one-sided. If it's just all the feminine side or all the masculine side, it's like some people, a couple, one or two people, or a group of people don't want two people to be together, and it's like, dang, I'm feeling intuitively these two people can very well work. They could be together forever, or they could be together a very long time. It's up to them, but it's just like, for whatever reason, whatever other people feel is has a heavy weight on this, and that's why I'm gonna go on and let y'all know. Do what you want to do for real. This is already irritating me because I feel like it's too many opinions, especially on the masculine energy side. It's too many opinions up in here. Because you know how it's giving me, I'm not going to say it's somebody's mom, it could be. But you know how moms be about sons. Like, they be really like, son can't do no wrong. Son don't get disciplined the same way the daughter is. Like, because it's a different body part. You a man. You get to do whatever, however you choose to rock, that's what it is, and that's what you said. I don't think so. You know, I think a lot of us grew up in that type of society. I don't roll like that at all. Like, we're equal partners. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want the traditional lifestyle, it's gonna be all the way around. That mean I'm gonna sit at home. Okay, anyway, we're not going to this. We're not going. We is not going. Cause y'all check. Cause I already know, like, it's people in today's time are like, well, it need to be 50-50. It need to be whatever the two people in the relationship decide to do. It really truly is. It don't matter. I'm a bit of traditional and modern. I don't really care. Like, whatever. It's what two people want it to be. I've seen all kinds of relationship dynamics work. And so, you know, it's whatever makes sense to two people. And I just really get tired of seeing interference in the background. Like, in real time. Have been through it and have seen it. Like, just minding my business. Just happen to be passing by and folks just really interfering and folks trying to keep people apart for what? Mind y'all business. And I feel like when people try to... It's rarely for, like, a real, true, genuine, good reason that people are trying to stop others from being in a relationship. That's all I'm saying. Like, every now and then, yeah, it's a good reason why some parents might not want their child with somebody, but at the end of the day, you still have to make your mistakes if that's what it is what I'm saying. Be careful. Don't do nothing dangerous. Don't, if someone is really not someone you need to be around, they're not in, you know what I'm saying? I don't, whatever that may mean. If someone really is like, you know, something wrong with them mentally, they violent, they, you know, harmful to themselves, others, or you, or, you know, you just, obviously you don't need to be in that. But I'm just saying, if it's something like you two actually truly love each other, y'all are working together, no, ain't nothing perfect ever. but y'all truly, whenever y'all have issues, y'all truly genuinely come together and try to work through it, and y'all genuinely are helping each other become better and be better and grow within yourselves individually and together. Why are y'all not together? What is holding y'all back? So, yeah, I'm just gonna say, in my past, in my past, more so when I was like much younger, but I mean, it still happens every once in a blue moon. You know, I think I'm out of there though. I'm done with all of that. Because I personally, if I sense at this point in my life, if I sense that somebody's relative or friends have too much of an influence on their opinions and their actions, yeah, I'm not dealing with it. I will leave you. I don't care how deep the connection is. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it or you or them. And you know, now if the individual is a grown man and know how to stand up for himself, speak up for himself, tell everybody where their place is, and that it's just me and them, okay, cool. Yeah. Now we can definitely try to work on this. Because you're not going to allow anybody to interfere, and you actually stand out on it. And you letting it be known clearly to everybody at any time that this is just me and my person and nobody else. Now, if that's not what's going on, then yeah, girl, masculine too. Masculine too. You ain't got to put up with her or her family tripping out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody going back, because I'm feeling a feminine energy too. It's reversed as well. There's a feminine energy out here. Now she loved a masculine, but she keep pulling away from him because her parents don't want her with him for some reason. I don't know. It might be that thing. I seen that happen before a real time when I was younger. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, you know, it's just so much to talk about with y'all, Scorpio. Like, I knew this was gonna be a little bit lengthy. It's probably gonna be a little lengthier. Like, I know it will be. I ain't even got the cards out yet. We still talking. Okay, we got to get the cards out. I'm sorry, y'all. For people who actually want to see cards, and even if you can't really fully see them, I'm sorry, y'all. It's some crazy stuff going on, though. For real, for real. Well, I mean, we could channel all this, you know? But it's some families together. But yeah, in my past, 3 of Wands. Yeah, so there's going to be some people moving forward together. They're going to try. And I like it. Do it. Even if y'all don't work out. Even if y'all don't work out long term or whatever. You did it. Life is about experiencing things, trying things, even if it's a mistake. Like, don't make decisions you know could put you in danger or harm's way or whatever. Your loved ones in harm's way or anything. But other than that, try things out, you know. Try different stuff. I'm speaking to myself when I speak to y'all too. Like, I mean, I do that though. Like, everybody know, you know. I actually do what I say I'm doing. I actually do what I'm telling other people to do or giving my opinion about doing. You know, I try it out too. So I'm just keeping it real. Like, when I have actually tried some new things, like, it actually worked out. So for the better, way better than I expected. So, 9 of Swords, yeah, y'all. I feel like both sides, masculine and feminine, is like in their heads about each other. This situation, like, y'all want to be together, but for whatever reason, there's a blockage somewhere. A few of them. And sometimes it be like that though. Sometimes it really do be like that. Not all the time, but when 2 people really should be trying it out, really should be trying to get together, it's like, it is gonna be hard. But once y'all figure out y'all dynamic, y'all flow with each other, it's like, it's good. It's good. But you know, it's up to y'all. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying. But I will say this, you know, back in my past when I was younger, more so dating younger, like in my, like, I'm talking about early 20s and things like that, I would say like very, very late teens, I could say, like, that's when I had the worst. Was it? I don't know. It wasn't like, I mean, you know, at the time that you're going through things, it feel like the worst, right? But it's not. So, but I had a bad experience, a few of them, when I call myself trying to get to know people, date people, or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just like they families, boy. They'll like me, but they'll still try to sabotage the relationship dynamic because they feel like I'm too good for them. Personal family think I'm too good for them. And it's just like, damn. But why you want to sabotage your relative though? Wouldn't you want them to be with somebody good so they can, you know, it'll rub off on them hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And help them to, you know, be influenced to be better within themselves. But you know, some people just don't want to see people happy, and that's what I just like told someone like a few weeks ago. Like, I don't care what they saying in your face. I don't care how they smiling in your face and how good it sound. Like, Some people really don't want you happier than them or just happy at all. It just is like that. Sometimes it be your relatives. Sometimes it be people you think really want the best for you. Some people just want to see you in the same old cycles, doing the same old thing that ain't good for you, that ain't helping you progress in no way. Some people don't because it keeps you out of the way of being better than them. Like I just said, like girl, girl, boy, you, boy, it's people like that out there like that, and I see it happen to a lot of masculines too. I do see it happen to a lot of masculines. Like I'm cool with a lot of dudes. They be telling me like, man, it's like her family, blah blah blah, or whatever, whatever. Like, man, I see them get manipulated a lot, and with the masculines, it be they masculines love to be like, oh, I know how dudes be. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to clean my stuff up. They were like, I know how dudes be. They when they trying to persuade somebody, and just like dudes know how dudes be, us women know how women be, and it'll be like your girl, it'd be like masculine's girl cousins that be like, oh yeah, cousin, I just want the best for you. Then whole time, the one that she clearly see he actually really want to be with, actually care about, actually want to do right by if he wasn't before. So that made me feel like, okay, somebody dealing with some players up in here, or some player around here. But anyway, it's like I'm just doing that, y'all, because it's coming out in decks, and I guess I should take the next couple of ones or whatever. These get to sticking, so anyway, it's like, yeah, like, and then like, but yeah, it be the girl cousin, like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like she see he be wanting a certain person, and then she'll be like, yeah, but I just don't think, and I just don't. And it's like, that's the thing though. You don't need to think for nobody else but yourself. So it's like, I'm looking for my remote because I see that my it's all good, whatever. But anyway, yeah, they be like trying to convince why is you out in your cousin business anyway like that, for real, for real. Why is you? I mean, it's okay to have your opinion about stuff, but why is you trying to influence the person though? I see masculines fall for every time, or it be their mom. I know you love your mama, but you don't have to do everything your mama say, because your mama lived her life too, at some point. Okay, cool. The food. 3 months of food. Y'all gonna take that risk. Two people gonna take that risk. They sure is, and I'm glad, and I'm happy to hear for. I'm here for it. I'm not saying y'all gonna, it's whatever y'all gonna do, because it ain't gonna be easy. Not for the first couple years. It's not gonna be easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be arguing and fighting. I'm just saying y'all gonna have to be fighting other people just to stay together. It's gonna be people trying to be all up in both of y'all ears, masculine and feminine ears, like about what's going on. That's the crazy part. Like for a while, until they realize, okay, they locked in. Ain't nothing we could do. Okay, there was nothing y'all could do the moment they decided to get together and do this. I just want y'all to know, because everything depends on everybody's actions. Okay, we selling fates with every action we take. Just so you know, it might be short term and long term fate, but at the end of the day, you selling some type of fate when you doing taking any action. I mean, whatever. Feel how you feel about it. Take it how you want to. Simple or not, deep or not, it's up to you. Queen of Swords on the bottom. I just be getting lost, y'all. My bad. And we had a lot of talking, and I apologize for people who love to see the cards or see a view of it in some way, shape, or form. But I didn't know it was gonna come out. Seven of Swords. I don't care, because like I said, if they're gonna do what they do, shut up. The devil on the bottom. Interesting. But see, look at it. But look at this devil now. I'm just saying, I don't get bad vibes from this. I'm sorry, it's dark. I don't get bad vibes from this one this time. So I'm good. That's why I'm laughing a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's like a lot of toxicity in the background trying to persuade y'all. See how he got that hand out? He trying to persuade y'all like, that's some people trying, but you don't, neither one of y'all falling for it. For the ones that's gonna take that leap of faith with their person, like it's some family feud. I feel like it's some family feud too. It could be like let's say the feminines uncle, because I feel like it's masculines in the family that ain't getting along, or maybe didn't, or had some kind of feud or something. Let's say this the feminine uncle beef with the masculine uncle, whatever that is, right? Whatever the beef was, whatever. But it's so long ago, it shouldn't even matter, right? So fast forward, y'all two meet each other, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? You find out along the way about the history. It's just like, okay, what they got to do with us? Exactly. It has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all doing the right thing if y'all want to be together. But if we really on some past life shit real quick, this would be happening in current lifetimes right here. When it be like family members trying to keep two people apart, it's like y'all all had something. Anyway, it don't matter. It ain't gotta be that deep, but I'm just saying that do be happening. Like, and they coming back around. Maybe the last lifetime it was like the family beefing was like y'all friend groups beefing or something. And it's like, anyway, we're not gonna get into nothing heavy tonight about this Scorpio, but it's all good. I'm feeling more love to the core of this than anything. What I'm talking about as far as the negativity, the naysayers and stuff like that, it's just background noise and stuff. And that don't, like I said, man, please live your life how you want to. Like, I do what I want, when I want, how I want. Okay, you should. You have to. You're not gonna really be happy in life if you don't do what you want to do, whatever that may be. You know, as long as you ain't harming nobody, you don't have bad intentions. You know, in general, you should be good. You should be good. I'm worried. I'm worried about these decks because I'm Scorpio. The stuff that was going on. It's all good though. It's all good. Like, I feel like some people gonna take a risk with they boo. And oh yeah, and so anyway, the song on the run part 2. So who y'all running off with? Femmes. What masculine y'all about to run off with? Because I am feeling low key. I'm sorry y'all if I'm telling. Hopefully no one y'all that is opposed to this relationship dynamic is watching this or comes across this at any point, right? But if they do, fuck them. What they gonna do? This y'all life, y'all grown anyway. But I'm hearing a low. There's at least like a feminine and masculine who are individually to themselves thinking about running off together, but they haven't actually discussed it. But I do feel like there's definitely couple of couples, right, who actually are talking about secretly with each other only, because they learning not to tell their business and what's going on between them to other people, so that other people can't try to think of silly ways, lies, and booby traps to stop this from happening. And it's crazy that I just never understood that there's real life people out there that really be that dedicated to prevent somebody from living their own life. That is just so weird to me. That is so much energy. You know what you could do with that energy? You could be making more money with that energy. What are you doing? Like, you're wasting your time. Yeah, people be, see, that's why I don't really deal with humans like that for real in real time, on a regular day basis. I mean, I do everything I do. I'm working with people, but I don't in my personal life. No, it's exclusive over here for real. You can ask anybody that ever know me, not that y'all want me. Y'all don't need to be looking me up on that for y'all. Don't look me up. But like, yeah, anybody that know me for real. Most people shoot. Even if they don't really know me, they know. I don't mess with people like that. I pop up when I want to. I kick it with who I need to, and then I just go about my business. And if I sense a fraud in the earth, I'm out of there or they out of there. No, I'm not dealing with the foolery, man. I had enough. And that's where y'all need to be. Ooh, Scorpio. Y'all is growing up, and I'm proud of y'all. Y'all stepping into your power, even if this is a masculine energy. Because I am feeling like a masculine finally speaking up to the family and friends that got a problem with him wanting to be with this woman, and letting them know what it is. You're stepping into your power. You're speaking your mind. Finally. Because maybe you don't really speak your mind to these feminine relatives of yours. But for once you are. Because you're a grown-ass man. And you should be anyway. You ain't got to disrespect or yell or holler or scream to get your point across to nobody. Because I'm not wasting my energy like that. You hear this voice. I am not wasting my energy like that. Now, if I need to, every now and then, please don't try it. Okay? I'm a wonderful person. Didn't you see I added a little something to my bio and everything, Scorpio? Like, and I'm the sweetest girl ever. Like, AKA sweets. Okay? Well, that's from back in the day, if you really knew it. Don't nobody know me exactly like that. Every now and then, but everybody know I'm the sweetest girl in the world. They do know that, though. You can ask that, too. There's receipts, okay? There is receipts to the things I say. I don't have to waste my time lying for what. It takes too much energy to do that. And that's not the right thing to do. And no one's perfect, but listen, I know the consequences of just when you don't want to make the right decisions and stuff, so I'd rather not. You know, I'm not saying that, sometimes you accidentally make a mistake. It's okay. It's a part of life. We all growing up. No matter what age we are, we're all growing up. We're never going to stop growing. So, anyway, masculine energy is coming into his full power, like speaking his mind, speaking his feelings and emotions about how he feel about somebody to these feminine relatives. And he's also telling their friends too, like, I don't care what y'all saying. I don't care what you think. And if it's something like, it's like, I don't know, it's some superficial stuff that the masculine's friends don't like about this feminine energy. It's something like, I don't know, maybe she don't wear like jewelry or makeup or something. Or maybe she don't have like a high paying job, or she might just be like just an average person. Just the average person, and they feel away. Maybe the masculine got, a career or something going, or maybe he got more money. Look at this. Well, Scorpio, King of Wands came out in that part 1. So here we are, like we said, extended to the part 2. Not the King of Wands trying to step to the Empress, but is you in good energy? We're going to see in just a minute. So it's like, I don't know. It's a lot of channels, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but you know what I'm saying. Like, for the ones who might want to see a little cards, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just keeping it real, just coming off the dome of what's going on, because the situation playing out in my head just like a movie. So I'm just saying what's going on up there. But yeah, it's like, King wants to express itself. And then for the feminine energy, this is her growing up as well and speaking her mind. So I feel like even if you two discussed it, whether you discuss it or not, I feel like both masculine and feminine is speaking up to their families about, and friends or friends about whatever they feel they want to do, which is be with each other. Like I said, modern day Romeo and Juliet, some people, just a group of people, don't want two people together for whatever reason. And of course, I feel like it's on both ends. It could be exes too, of each of y'all's. Y'all both got exes that want y'all still. It'd be like that. But that don't mean you gotta be there. High priestess up here on the top. Yeah, that's what it is too. Now, I'm just going too fast, guys, because I see that the time's getting late. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about it. I'm just getting ahead of myself, and it's a lot going on. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, I dropped some. I had to make sure I got them all. These cards is dark on the back, and on the floor it's dark, and I had to make sure I got them. Let me slow down and chill out for a minute. But yeah, it's just like both parties are speaking up for each other. In the name of love. Okay, sorry y'all. I had to hit that because I love that song. I don't really know who that is. In the name of love. I have to look that up and put it in the subscription. I mean in the description of the video. I forgot, but it's I love them. I forgot who it is. But I think it's more like considered like pop or something. But it talks about a relationship in that song too, about like kind of going against, maybe not necessarily other people, but just going against, I guess, society's ideas and thoughts of two people being together. But whatever it is, she was saying, yeah, she doing it in the name of love, period. And I feel like that's what y'all saying up in here, y'all. Oh, two people coming together, and I'm happy to hear it. Ace of Swords. Your girl know what she's talking about. Your girl know what she's talking about, okay? All of that was just truth. That's why we had to get all the messages out for like 20 damn minutes or so. 4 wands on the bottom? Yeah. We're doing this. Okay, y'all. That's what y'all saying. Oh, yeah. So back to y'all two is masculine and feminine. If you have already discussed, y'all discussing like finding a common location y'all both agree to, and y'all are moving away together so y'all can go be together. Y'all literally on the run. Y'all gonna be on the run. Y'all gonna move away together. Y'all not even telling family and friends y'all moving. Y'all just dipping out on your own together. Y'all gonna whatever. Either the masculine picking the feminine up. Y'all gonna meet at a mutual location, at the airport, wherever, and y'all gonna dip out together. And if y'all got kids, the kids is all gonna be there too. But ain't nobody saying nothing. As you shouldn't. You should not. Because there's always somebody in the background. That's why the Seven of Swords is out here. And the Nine of Swords is y'all like, I don't feel like this has happened yet. Now, if it has, congratulations. I'm proud of y'all. Do y'all thing. Get together. Y'all go be in a cocoon for a while so y'all can get to know each other better one-on-one. And, you know, really just grow and build with each other. Forget these other people, man. Y'all got to go live and be happy. You're going to forever regret it if you don't try it at least. Just saying. You're going to regret it if you don't try it. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Dang, so somebody already is like, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody is making me feel like that part of where the feminine might come from, like a family that got a little, you know, got a little extra money, and she got herself a good, because of her family, she got herself a little good job, or just because of herself, her knowledge, whatever. She won't put in the work, right? She done built her own, you know, establishment, like she got her own place or whatever. She, you know, got a job, make her own money. You know, she does it on her own type thing. You know, Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, she already established, so it's like, maybe, I don't know. It's definitely a difference in like income and salaries and stuff. That's a little boundary for somebody. I call it little because, you know, it feel big when you're going through it or when you in it, but it really ain't that big once you get over it, you get past it. And you're like, dang, I let that stop me, I let that delay me. It happens to me all the time. I don't know about that, but, you know, I'm just not that, but I'm just saying, you know, stuff like that happens. Because really, if you look at life, like, really, most people go through a lot of the same or very similar situations. It's just a matter of how everybody behaves differently. They, you know, take different routes, handle it differently, you know, whatever. Just some handle it better than others, some don't, whatever. That's why ain't it why we here? In life, you're not meant to meet and know every single person in the world, but the people you do come across, it's going to be for a reason, whether good or bad, you know, whether to let you know, hey, stay away from this type of person, or don't become this type of person, or, you know, whatever. Be your true self around that person. Maybe you'll rub off a little bit on them or inspire them to be a better person than themselves, but it's not like you trying, you just living, right? That's all it's about. Ain't nobody got to try to do nothing. Everybody's going to make their own decisions in life. They should. It'd be sad because I grew up with, you know, a couple of people that I went to school with that, you know, I've known people too, but, you know, we just gonna leave that. But let's just say I went to school with people that their parents was crazy strict. Like, they couldn't have certain friends, they couldn't have certain family, like, I mean, certain boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. It's just like, damn. Like, I get being a parent and like watching out for your child and, you know, be in their business, absolutely. But once they start getting, you know what I'm saying, as they get older, let back off a little bit. Back off a little bit. You know, you gotta give them a space to be free, become their own self, be their own person. You know, if you hover too much, they're not going to be able to make their own decisions out there in the real world when you are ready for them to grow. Then you're going to be wondering why they still at your house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't judging. Been there, done that. Hey, look, as long as I could live with my mother, I would, okay? I would, if I could. You know, my mother is passed now, so if I could, I still live alone. Shoot, she had a big house. Shoot. Why would I not be there? And that was later in my teens, because people really be swearing, like, that's another thing. People really be swearing, like, you know, like I'm hood rich, right? Not really. Not really. My mom worked hard for everything she ever did and made. And so we definitely, you know, she worked her way up for people that actually know her or do her, and, you know, she's still around, you know, for people that actually, like, yeah, know the fam dynamic for real, because most people think they know, they don't. But no, we did not always have the things that she accumulated. So anyway, it's just like that, though. That's what I'm saying. I understand what y'all saying. I understand some of these dynamics, because, like, the type of judgments that I'm seeing in this type of stuff is like, I literally went through some of this stuff, so I understand. I'm not dating anybody, so good. I love my alone time. I'm not knocking nothing. I'm not opposed to nothing. I'm open to a lot of new changes and good things in life most times. So I'm not tripping off anything. I'm just like, taking my time, working on myself, loving myself, That's the best thing I can do. And I'm extra productive when I am, you know, alone. And stop. That's so funny. This came out last time too. Death Magician, right? So on the Nine of Swords though. So you're literally, like I said, it ain't gonna be long. Y'all gonna be in this space of excuse me, like sadness and like of missing each other, not talking to each other, being apart from each other. Because I do feel like most people that I'm talking about right now in this dynamic and whatever the dynamic is about whatever boundary y'all have that's keeping y'all apart is like y'all are yeah, y'all working your way out of this, out of y'all way out of these emotions y'all going through, like missing each other, and then however you need to communicate to your family and friends about what's about to happen. Even if you don't communicate it, I just feel like y'all gonna stand up for yourself. I don't think y'all gonna tell them y'all business, like what y'all plan to do. I just feel like the next time a family member or friends have something to say about my person, you gonna let them have it as they need to have it. Cause mind your business. Like I feel like, in a sense, I feel like it does happen where some people miss out on others because of outsiders' opinions. I don't really say. I feel like whatever happened. I mean, ultimately, whatever happens is supposed to. It was meant to at some point, right? But I really do feel like some things. There are times where things are just meant. It needs to be. People need to experience each other, or you just need to take it like. Because sometimes, let's say, for example, like my relatives don't like when people in the family move far away, right? Like when my mom was growing up, her thing. Why am I talking about my mom up in here? I never talk about my mom to anybody. For what? Scorpios up in here, y'all may be special. I'm gonna keep it short though, cause not too much about her. I love her, and I want to keep her to me, to myself. But like yeah, when she was growing up, my mom wanted to go to a college out of state, but she didn't because my grandmother literally told her no. No, you cannot go to this college that's out of state and you're not going. My mother literally did not go. And I feel like a part of her like regretted not going. I feel like a part of her for a long time, if not for the remainder of her life, regretted not going just for the experience. So that was one thing like she had ended up telling me a long time ago that really stuck with me. Like, yeah, so I really do need to. I had a great mom overall. We had our things, but we had worked through all of that good stuff, and we were good. Once we had a few conversations, we were good. But like, yeah, we just. One thing about my mom, like we were really. She would tell me her opinion about how she felt about certain things that she didn't care for that I did, or she didn't agree with. Okay, if I'm not of age, obviously she's gonna put her foot down, and it's what she say, obviously. But as I got older, as I've got of age, she just, as I started getting older and growing up and get to certain age milestones, she just fell back and let me do what I needed to do, like for myself. She let me make my own mistakes, and because she gave me that freedom to do that, it allowed me to be able to know how to make make my own decisions in life and be fine just by myself. And so like it really be our other family members, just keeping it real. It really be our other family members who be all up in the business, trying to make, manipulate and say certain things to make me do certain things. But they finally got it through their scalp. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do, period. Like, me and my mom both had talks with about it, stuff like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's not about me, it's about y'all. But I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Like, I'm just giving y'all examples. And I don't mind, like, talking about my dynamics because like it is what it is. Like, some people out here don't know how to handle certain things or get through certain things. I'm just telling you what happened with me, and you don't have to do what I did. You could just listen to another perspective and maybe get another idea off of what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, people realize the hard way. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and it's not me being my stubborn self like I can be. It's just me living my life how I want to. Just like you were able to make your own decisions the way you wanted to, without nobody over your shoulder every step of the way. That's all. That's all. People learning, you know, as we go. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, as y'all should too. So I'm looking over here back at the Nine of Swords, the Magician. Yeah, y'all manifesting this. Oh, y'all manifesting a new start with each other. If y'all, because I feel like the masculine and feminine have gotten into arguments in the past because of these groups of people who don't want them together. Whoever it is, whatever side it's on, whether it's both or not. And so it's like y'all about to start a new cycle, and y'all really gonna protect this relationship this time around. High Priestess. Also, the Lord is gonna help you protect this dynamic in this relationship as well. But you guys have to put the energy into it and really stand on your, stand your ground with other people, like letting them know, like, this is my life, my relationship, and my person. And if you can't accept that, here to exit. Me and her gonna keep going about our business and being, living happily ever after. And even if we don't work out, we're not gonna bash each other just cause we breaking up. We not. It doesn't mean we don't love each other or whatever. It just means that we didn't work, and that's okay. At least we had our time together. That's the way I be looking at relationships anyway. Whatever time, short or long, that's just what it needs to be. It is what it is. It's fine. Even if you gotta work through some emotions, it takes some time, but you'll be alright. I ain't got my whole mama. Shit. I'm somehow making it. I'm making it all because of God. I just want to let everybody know that's it. God and my child. Those two beings. Amen. Amen. I can't believe I don't open up the Scorpio up in here. I'm not trying to hide myself. It's just that, I like my privacy. Like, I really have been, I want my peace. That's all. Ultimately, is what it is, what it comes down to. Let's see, over here, the Fool, the World. Yeah, it's a lot of new cycles starting. I love it. I love to see this. Death, the World. Yeah, y'all making some big changes. Like I said, y'all planning to two people to if y'all already discussed moving away together. Yeah, y'all actually putting in the action before the year out. Some of y'all gonna be already moved together, but a lot of y'all are planning for sometime 2026 to move in with each other. Also, if y'all haven't talked about it, the masculine is thinking about asking the feminine if she wants to move in with him, or you guys are gonna ask if she want to start making plans to move in together. So yeah, y'all gonna be protecting this relationship, and once y'all stand y'all ground to decide that and actually start coming together, taking action and doing that, y'all actually gonna God gonna help. He's already helping, but you're gonna overall make sure that this relationship stays protected, and these naysayers in the background can't keep coming in and interfering. Y'all gonna hold on to each other tight. That's why I was feeling that devil energy earlier. It was like y'all gonna love the hell out of each other. Y'all gonna love each other so much it's gonna hurt, and it don't really seem possible, but apparently it is. Cause my heart, like, I was hurting a little bit. Like, dang, like, that's a lot of love. I love it. It's gonna be a deep connection too. That's why y'all want to be together so bad. Y'all love each other so much. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. I'm just wondering. I'm sure y'all not gonna be perfect all the time. There gonna be times y'all get into it, but it's like, for the most part, y'all really wouldn't even be arguing and stuff if it wasn't so many people in the background. And maybe for the masculine energy lifestyle, it could be like that player lifestyle. Maybe he was, tripping out, and maybe now he ready to put that to a close for good. Because the Death in the World, them final closing chapters. I'm just saying. Maybe he ready to put it down for good. I'm not taking these. I don't like the way it feels. And I don't like that it was upside down, because these aren't even supposed to be upside down anyway. But anyway, it's all good. Saying some of the same stuff anyway. But yeah, the World. Oh, y'all going, and y'all might move together fast, or the relationship dynamic may move very fast. 201. So yeah, y'all planning and talking about where y'all want to go, how y'all want to keep y'all business private, how y'all not gonna be in, Anyway, Scorpio, I'm just tripping out my own stuff like real quick. Like, why am I sharing all this info? I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this now. Look. Oh gosh, they saying I had to. My mom said I had to. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, why is these upside down? So hold on. Okay, this makes sense because of what I just said. I'm gonna let it stay because I was about to change, flip it, and they said no again. So Three of Pentacles with Lovers in reverse. So like I was just saying a while ago, Five of Wands over here. Yo, it's gonna cause a frenzy. The player letting the player lifestyle go. He leaving a lover or lovers behind. They're mad. Everybody mad. When y'all tell y'all families and friends how y'all feel about each other, whether y'all tell them y'all gonna be together or not, or just defend them all together, y'all whatever y'all say is gonna make them family friends mad. But y'all don't care at this point. Y'all tired of not being together. Dang. It'd be like that, but never let and I'm speaking to myself for future reference, not for this type of scenario, but just in general, where this may apply. Just don't wait until like you are like forced one way or the other, whether it's for the better or not. Don't wait till you're forced to have to make a decision, because that's what I feel like y'all finally doing it. I'm glad y'all finally doing it, and kudos to who was doing it anyway, regardless of everybody's opinion and stuff. But I'm just saying, for the people who finally got the nerve to stand up for them, I'm really proud of you. I really am. But it's just like, I mean, whatever. I figure it out. I don't know. It's just too much opinion up in here, because I'm hearing more chatter about other people's opinions than the two people in the relationship. That's why it's starting to get annoying. But we're cool. Yeah, leaving folk behind and they're mad. So what else is the Three of Pentacles here, and the Lovers in reverse? Page of Swords. Yeah, so somebody is communicating. I don't want this. We're done. It's over. Whatever we had is done. And you know what's crazy? This is also making me feel like if this is someone who had like another lover or whatever, it's like they've been with somebody a long time, or they've been dealing with that person. I feel like more of a like situationship. Whenever I feel like it, we've been kicking it since the daggone, I don't know, last decade. We just kick it when we want to, if you know what I mean. So it's just like, why did you need to keep that around anyway, masculine? I never understand that. I mean, because feminists do it too, but I never understand why people do that. Like, I'm not judging at all, because I mean, look, I'm not saying I never did nothing. I'm just saying, look, retired. I'm retired anyway. Whatever it was. Oh, retired pimpette, okay? I ain't worried. Page of Swords, Hangman, permanent. Whatever decisions is being made between the masculine and feminine who are in this relationship dynamic, whatever this may be, it's like whatever decisions y'all making to leave people out, it's permanent. It's like whatever you say goes. What I said is what I said, and that's it. And if you got a problem, you can go. I have no problem with that, because if she go, I'm going, and if he go, you get it. Y'all having each other back, and I like it. Look at there. Oh. They said no to the hoes, yes to the love of my life. That is so sweet. Two of Cups. Look at this kid. Let me see if we can see it in this dark. Oh, y'all can't see it like that, but it kinda. Y'all seen these cards before, shoot, whatever. Oh, they together. That was so cute. It's stressing the hell out of everybody else though, but that's their problem. See, that's why people need to learn how to control their own energy, and like, cause I'm not wasting my energy being mad about what somebody else is doing for their life. Like, I can understand if someone you really love, you don't want to make a mistake. You might be upset about it for a while, but to the point where I'm trying to interfere and I always have something to say, and absolutely not. That's too much energy. Y'all tripping. Them folks be tripping. They must don't have nothing to do, and some of these people might not work, and I'm not judging that either. Look, I take a break when I need to. So it's just weird how, and Seven of Swords twice, because Seven of Swords is already out here. But yeah, let me get there. Yeah, let's get this, because we're already about to hit that hour, y'all. Come on, Scorpio. What's going on? This was what was going on with y'all. Y'all want to be together ultimately is what's going on. And basically, I feel like whatever we were talking about is relating in some kind of way altogether. But Seven of Swords, what's this? We already know it's the people in the background trying to sabotage. But I don't feel like it will. For the most part, I feel like a lot of people really gonna be fine just doing what they want to do. Shoot, people tired of getting told what to do, I guess. Look at this, Seven Swords, Five of Swords. They was like, we're gonna try one more time. Cause I feel like they losing like momentum on what they trying to do as far as sabotaging y'all. So it's like, we're gonna try this one more time, or we got one more round in us. Let's see if this works. If not, we give up. Cause there ain't nothing else we could do. Cause there was never nothing you could do once some people decided they were gonna be together. Modern day Romeo and Juliet and stuff. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, y'all gonna there's literally nothing they can do. It's like y'all foundation together. The way y'all feel about each other is so strong. All it takes is a little action from the both of y'all, and it's like y'all bond just start instantly growing more and more, like by the day. Like right when you think you can't love somebody even more, it's like you love them even more, even deeper. Oh, so beautiful. The sun on the bottom, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. I feel like y'all both want to express to each other how you truly feel. So maybe y'all haven't really fully like took that full leap of being a whole couple or whatever because of all of this. It was like that's what all the friction and the chaos in the background was about, is to stop y'all from even getting a chance to really get in there. Because people know when y'all two lock in, ain't neither one of y'all letting go. That's why the Four of Pentacles is already out here. Ain't neither one of y'all letting go of each other. This is a forever thing. Ooh, Three of Cups. Yeah, y'all gonna be reuniting, reconciling. Again, this is not to say like if it's something toxic, let that go. In my opinion. Tower. It's gonna shock a lot of people. For the people who didn't know what was going on, they're gonna be shocked about y'all two coming together. Yeah, they're gonna be shocked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They're like, what? What's that good girl doing with that bad boy? I know it. I know what y'all going through. I do. I sure do. It's okay. It's okay. Fuck these people. Shit. Do what you want to do. See, it's getting me mad. It's getting me mad. Like, I don't like that. I literally have had a lot of people. That's why I date in private. I have mostly all of my life date in private because, like, literally from my late teens and when I was dating, it was like a lot of family interference, a lot of friend interference, stuff that was never even true, never even close to anything that they were saying, and it was causing too much friction in my relationships and stuff. So I was like, oh, forget this. Yeah, I ain't doing this. I'm not with it. If you can't stand, if you're not a grown ass man, you can't stand up. You know, even though you're young, you're not a man. You're not a man. And I need a man. Okay, I need a man. Ace of Wands. Yeah, new beginnings, new blessings. Y'all getting blessings too. When y'all come together, y'all gonna get crazy blessings out of nowhere. Money, new home. Oh yeah, cause y'all moving together anyway. It's crazy because I felt like just for that, just right when I looked at that Four Wands, the moment y'all move in together, it's cool. Y'all gonna live wherever y'all living for like 6 months. Y'all gonna find y'all a bigger home and move into there. See, it's like you're gonna be renting for 6 months or so, and it don't have to be 6 months, but y'all gonna rent for a while. And then shortly after, right when y'all start getting comfortable, y'all just gonna decide to go on and buy a house. We're like, fuck this shit. We doing this. We doing this. So let me just go on and move in. Let's go on and move in. Let's go on and, look, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands right at that. Everything moving fast. It's gonna be a fast relationship. It's giving me the Notebook vibes. It's definitely giving them vibes right now, guys. King of Swords on the bottom. Yeah. It's a lot of truth speaking going to be going on. A lot of secrets coming out, but it's like good ones. Like, this is who I love, and I don't care what y'all say. This is who I'm going to be with, and I don't care what y'all say. Masculine to his people, feminine to her people, or whoever, whatever side has got the problem. You know? And y'all, that's why it's like, yeah, talking about the couples in the beginning. Yeah, y'all going, ain't nobody breaking y'all once y'all come together. Now, if both people are on the same page, then yeah, it could go a little left. It can go a little left. But yeah, we got deep up in here, Scorpio. But you know, y'all are water signs. Y'all can be, you know, y'all are the strongest. You know, excuse me, I ain't even say it like that. Excuse me, Cancer and what's up, Pisces. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to say y'all ain't strong enough there. All y'all strong people, but Scorpio, y'all are like, I would say y'all emotional, but the least emotional out of the water signs. Like, y'all don't really show how y'all really be feeling for real. This is beautiful. Let me go on and get ready to wrap this up, but that's ultimately what it was. And I'm sure y'all show up in the weekend reading I'm gonna do tomorrow anyway, because I mean, shoot, this was beautiful. Y'all, two people have to run away together and be together like they want to be. And at first, a lot of people gonna feel away, but the majority of them eventually will come around in their own mind, whether they admit it out loud or not. They'll come around in their own mind like, dang, they really were supposed to be together. They do make a good match together. I see why he really loved her. I see why she loved him. I see why they make a good fit. I see why they're opposites, but they still work together very well. You know, so whatever. It is what it is. It's not meant for them anyway. I mean, it's for y'all. It's for y'all. Enjoy your life and be happy to the core of your heart and spirit and soul. That's what life is about, right? It ain't gonna be perfect, but you can fix, you know, really create a life around you that is like is peaceful and happy and, you know, as it can be, given life's, you know, little obstacles that'll come every now and then. It be like that. And you know, hard times too. Shoot. But anyway, y'all, so let's hit on what's the devil at the end, because I really feel like y'all gonna be obsessed with each other. Y'all gonna love the hell out of each other. Like, y'all not gonna be able to get enough of each other. It's like y'all gonna be together every day and not get tired of it. That type of love. That's some real love. I'm feeling nothing but good love. I like through my heart, like my little heart fluttering and everything. And I don't always feel like that, but like, yeah, y'all love each other. It's deep, deep. Two of Pentacles. It's like somebody trying to get in y'all head, like we already said. But see, I like how that flipped over like that, because I feel like it was meant to. It's like Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, no, we don't want nobody else. This is who we want to be with. There's nobody else in here for us. We don't care what y'all say. Because it's like people trying to create doubt in y'all minds with their opinions. With the Two of Pentacles there. It's like people trying to talk to y'all and like just convince y'all, low-key manipulate y'all with their words about whether or not you're making the right decision for yourself. Because if this was like a player in the past, it's like, oh, well, you know, he never is faithful to nobody. But it's like, for whatever reason, you know, just one time thing, it's like they just don't want to be with nobody else. Whatever it is, whoever you are, whatever you got, you know, they want you. So, Emperor, yeah, people standing on business. That's what I'm talking about. Empress and Emperor is out here now. Y'all out here now. We knew that. Y'all have been through a lot individually in your lives, in different relationship dynamics. So, y'all know like what y'all looking for. Whether you can express it in the best way, because I'm feeling like, you know, you two got a lot to talk about as well, and work on and work through, which is okay. That's what life is about, you know. You have to learn each other when you decide to be with somebody. So, Knight of Cups, Emperor, Emperor on the way. And you know, this could be someone you meet too. By the way, this might not have happened for somebody yet. This could be what's to come. So this is a little pre-warning to some of y'all. Like, hey, like if the mask gonna start pulling back, it might not be that it's another person. It could be that they family or friends got a problem and they not telling you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So, whatever it is, eventually he'll tell you though. He'll let you know in some way, shape, or form, even if you don't say it outright. We can read between the lines. The Star, yeah, y'all gonna heal it. Y'all gonna come back together. Five of Wands. It's like every time something good come out, it's like something negative. It's like somebody trying to interfere. But like I tell people all the time in a lot of my readings so far, and probably will continue to say, Six of Cups. Yeah, y'all bringing it back. Y'all spinning it. Ace of Cups. I feel like people broke up too. Like, it's all kinds of dynamics. People broke up over family and friends interfering and having their opinions and influencing these folks, especially the masculine. I'm sorry to say, but especially the masculine had a lot of feminine energies, like family, friends, exes. Why you even listen to your exes anyway? Because they're not your friend. I don't. My friends, my exes is not my friends. I don't befriend my exes. I'm not judging nobody that do, because some people can actually be just friends. But like I said, people really they'll pretend like they happy for you, and they're really not. So anyway, yeah, it's Ace of Cups on the bottom, by the way. I don't know if I showed that to y'all, but when I stopped, look at there. It ain't nothing but love up in here between the two of y'all that need to be together. I'm just saying, there's obviously something that is supposed to happen between y'all that is needed. I don't know. It could be so many things. It could be that y'all bloodlines. I'm gonna chill out, y'all, because they saying, look, you telling too much information about what's going on. Okay. Or I was about to. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. It's y'all gonna be with your person. Y'all see a lot of people getting together with their person as they should. Y'all deserve it. Don't let people interfere. It just is upsetting. That we can continue that story for another timeline, for real, because there's look, we've been through some things, okay, and we can really shed some light on some things. Just saying. Homegirl, homeboy, we just having a chat, chilling and stuff, giving some advice, you know, let you know what happened in this scenario and what you can possibly do to help you in your own scenario. But anyway, Scorpio, I had a wonderful conversation with you guys. I cannot believe I got super personal. I don't know that will ever happen again. Not with my mama. I don't like to share her. Like, okay. So, but anyway, y'all enjoy the remainder of your September. This seemed like that could have been a lot of what was going on or what's going on in this month, but you guys gonna work through it. And before the year is out, a good amount of people who do come across this at some point will be getting back with their person within a month or two, something like that. It's coming, y'all. If it's not this month, it's coming. Before the year's out. Anyway, enjoy the enjoy the rest of your month, the remainder of your September, Scorpios. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.